Hello, beauties. So, a theme that I'm exploring right now in my life is the power of insecurities and their capacity to be here as a gift and as a beautiful outlet of exploring parts of ourselves that are potentially overshadowed sometimes, especially if you find yourself leaning more into confidence and this sense of knowing that comes with moving through the world and in a powerful way. As I've been exploring insecurities, I've been noticing that there are many emotions that can easily be pushed to the background as disenchanting or unsupportive or getting in the way of thriving. Those pesky emotions that can really be seen as unsupportive qualities of one thriving, those pesky emotions that can really be seen as unsupportive qualities of oneself that needs to be healed and shifted. And this weekend, I had a powerful experience where I started exploring what if one's insecurities were also great teachers. And we're here, these insecurities that can come up are actually speaking to something that's desiring to have the space to be moved through in a beautiful way. And that by even being able to feel those insecurities moving through you takes a certain level of humbleness. It takes a certain level of allowing certain emotions that can really get in the way, or certain ways, favorable emotions to take the forefront. And in order to listen and support the lesson behind our insecurities, there needs to be space created for what are they here to speak to, and what kind of presence is required to really honor these delicate, really authentic experiences that one can be having. And so I'm asking the Invisibles today if they have any suggestions or guidance on those that are experiencing insecurities, whether it be connected to your body, to relationships, to your personal purpose in this world. And I'm asking the Invisibles to give a little transmission for that. So this is for all of you. What if what you were so insecure about actually was that breaking point, that limit experience where your capacity to actually grow beyond your own limitations was present and prevalent? Why we say this is that one's insecurities can also be there because that is one's greatest strength. That your perspective of your capacity and what you believe you can be in this life is not being met by your environment or by your internal emotions. So if your internal emotions, if your internal emotional reactions to a situation are making you feel or coming out as feeling disempowered, feeling vulnerable, feeling unable to meet the demands of your perceived desire of desirable outcome, what if you were able to step back a bit and ask that voice, what is it that you have achieved? How can we honor where we are at and the growth it has taken to get there? Sometimes for those people who feel entirely confident most of the time, who focus on resilience and empowerment, there are aspects of feeling insecure that are pushed to the side, seen as distractions, seen as something that must be changed. Well, if you could change your perspective on seeing your insecurity as something that must be changed and isolating it as an authentic expression and an experience and a feeling that is fueled and filled with wisdom. And if that is fueled and filled with wisdom, how can you humble yourself to ask that insecurity, ask those feelings that are coming up, if they have any guidance for you? On how to be open to exploring parts of oneself that require more help, that require more foundation, that require more support, that require to be seen. Sometimes one's insecurities are actually capable of taking a 180 when they are brought to the table and the world around you is able to either validate their reasoning or show you just how appreciated you are for what you do bring, who you are. Sometimes the insecurities are also there because they're seeking external validation that no one but not even yourself can fully give. Not to say that it's important to wait on the external world to validate to feel confident, but to realize that by bringing forth these feelings, no matter how ugly they may feel, you're actually humbling yourself to be received and giving permission for the world to be authentic in their expression of what's truly there. Thank you. Wonderful. So I hope that was supportive for all of you watching. And blessings to those tender, insecure parts of you, and giving them the voice and really hearing them through on their full expression of what's happening. You know, a lot of the time we may touch, or I may touch just on the tip of the iceberg of that insecurity, not desiring to fully delve beneath the deep waters. But as I delve, the more I realize just how significant what that is holding up that point is, that may be rippling into many parts of my life because it's unchecked, unaddressed, because the curiosity to explore it is not there. So thank you so much for watching.